October is nearing its end, and I spent more and more days at home lately. Ordinary, simple days like the one I am about to show you. It's difficult to go back to normality after travels and spending time surrounded by so much visual and creative stimulation. Those who saw my Scotland video will quite likely understand. How can I be content with the mundane when I know such indescribable beauty exists? How can I show the routine after showing the magical, awe-inspiring landscapes and places that are a thing of dreams rather than my current reality? I never know whether I should even show regular life like this. Life that is not exciting, mundane, simple. Will something ordinary as this be of any interest or as inspiring? Truth is, I don't live too close to beautiful nature. Instead, I seek it. Of course, I live in the countryside, and in spring, summer and late autumn when fog rolls down every morning, even my regular village looks transformed. But I don't have magnificent mountains near me, or stately homes or lush forests. I search for them, and I thought this time I can search for it within my own walls as well. It's looking gradually more and more autumnal outside. This season is a strange one, as it's relatively warm and arriving too late. I have to dive deep into Gothic books and brew myself a cup of fragrant spiced tea. Anything really that will create a cozier atmosphere. I am currently on the last pages of Jane Eyre, which I think is a perfect atmospheric Gothic romance story for this time of the year. My next book will be Rebecca, another Gothic mystery romance, which I think will be perfect to start off the darker, spooky season, if you will. Followed by Dracula, Brothers Grimm tales, and, of course, Wuthering Heights. I think this will last me through the season, which will be a moody, dark one, if not on the outside, then for sure in my imagination. Lots of you asked for savory recipe, so here it goes, the most season-appropriate pumpkin soup. I was surprised when I received lots of positive comments regarding the recipes I share. They're not always perfect, to be honest, and are meant as an inspiration rather than instruction. To tell you the truth, I am very chaotic and intuitive when it comes to cooking. Most of the time I create a ton of mess, never follow instructions, and can't ever reproduce my own recipes again the same way. So this time I decided to write down my own steps and measures. I try to make some kind of soup once every week. That is my little tip for those who don't have time or energy to cook every day, as I certainly don't. Usually I'd make a big batch of soup that would last 3 days for 2 people, so that's about 6 plates for lunch or dinner overall and saves me a lot of time and money. I am a big fan of cream soups, and I think it's so easy to experiment with them and come up with something so delicious every single time. I like roasting my veggies at a high temperature, charring them slightly. That gives such a wonderful, deeper flavor and, to be honest, saves quite a bit of active cooking time as you simply leave it do its thing in the oven and then combine at the end. I experiment with flavors quite a lot. My belief is that balance is key to achieving a great taste. I think there is nothing better than a combination of something salty, slightly sweet, slightly tangy, and a little bit spicy. I experimented this time and added some orange zest and a bit of fresh orange juice into my pumpkin soup, and it turned out very lovely. But if you don't feel like experimenting, lemon would work just as beautifully. The detailed recipe is, as usual, in the description. I do get a little bit more melancholic these days, so on this October day I wanted to take time to give extra care to myself. From cooking delicious food to dressing up for no reason to taking care of my hair and body, I am trying to grow out my hair, which is very stubborn and simply does not budge no matter what I do. There are some methods that have been working for me recently. A rosemary hair rinse, cozy candles at dusk, a comfort show which I started watching quite recently. I'm into 90s shows and movies, and throughout the end of October, Charmed is what I will be rewatching. It is slightly naive and slightly odd for the current times, but I think it's still very perfect for Halloween season. Thank you for spending this ordinary day with me. I will see you again soon.